inside and pull your arms down and just add your heel raise. Good morning. We're going to wake up our bodies. I hope everyone's able to see me. Oh, Michelle, can you see me? Jean, can you see me? Okay, good. I know in the Virginia area there's been some power outages and internet outages. And I was with a girl this morning on Zoom and her screen froze twice. So I'm hoping you can hear me and see me. I will be repeating my cues just in case anyone's having any internet trouble from the storms there. But you are lifting your heels and you're pulling your arms down. So hello, glad everyone's internet and power is working today. We still have about 4 or 5 people out of internet and power. So I'm glad to see you guys. Take 2 more and 1 more. Now put the band at the lower, the lower part of your scapula, and we're going to be putting your. So you guys are freezing a little bit. Now I don't know if it's my end or yours. Can you hear me? Pull out. Okay. Can you guys see me? We'll do our best. We do our best during storms. Can everyone see me? And if you can, oh, mine shut off. Hi guys. I don't know, you are muted. You are muted now. Unmute. Can you hear me? So we're having storms across the country. Don't know. We're just going to do the best we can. Don't know what's going on with the internet, but I'm glad you're here. Good. So you're lifting up your heels. Ah, love it. Okay, I can see. Now, Jean, can you put the band behind your back? So it's like this, and then you press forward. Good. All right. So now we're going to keep lifting your heels as you press out. Very good. Let's try 3 more. Try 2 more. And try 1 more. Wonderful. And now we're going to take our dynaband underneath our heel or heels. Hold on to your tubing. Put your heel underneath. I've got a heavy band, so I'm going to use 1 heel. If you have a medium or a light one, you might try 2 heels. And exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7. So you're picking up heavy items. 8, biceps working. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now we're going for 5 more, and if it's getting too hard, you can alternate your arms, right, left, right, left. Try 2 more. Exhale. You're doing great. And 1 more. Perfect. Now we're going to get rid of that and get some hand weights. So grab a sip if you need it and grab hand weights that will let you do a lateral raise, which could be, I'd say, 4 to 6 pounds. So it's going to look like this with your arms like a letter T. You're going to be going to about shoulder height and feel both arms equally lifting. The arms are still in your peripheral, so you should be able to see both hand weights. The weights are not drifting behind you. Now to make it harder, you're doing great. I can see you're doing it. You're just resisting gravity. Resisting gravity. You got it. Now I'm going to do a little neck release just to make sure there's no tension in the jaw, just to make sure there's no tension in the neck that doesn't need to be there. All right, try 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, good, and 1. Now leave the weights here, open up the feet a little, pretend that you're picking up a suitcase off the floor beside your feet. Your sternum is your flashlight and it's shining forward. Your glutes are strong, your heels are heavy. 5, 6, 7, 8, I like how you're extending your hip all the way right here. 9, both legs feel even, 50-50. Now stay here and let's take an arm up and an arm up. Now you're going to about shoulder height. Your wrist is neutral and your body stays up even. It's not leaning when you lift one arm. Good. Even. Nice. 6 and 6. 7 and 7. 8 and 8. 9, 9, 10, 10. Feel strong in the shoulders. 11, you might separate the lips to make sure there's no jaw tension. And 12. 13, try breathing in the nose and out the nose. In the nose and out the nose. All right, we're going for it. We're doing 5 more of these alternating sets so that we got 20, 16, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19. You're doing great. 20, 20. You're going to let those hand weights go to the side. And let's take an interlaced finger position. And those of you that would like to try one-legged balance, you can lift your foot up to tree. Hold. Nice, Jean. You're motivating me to get that leg higher. Inhale. Try the other foot up. And then interlace the fingers behind. So we're increasing our balance. Ability to balance. And then let your hands, feet come back down. Let's grab a sip and we're gonna meet for a bicep curl. Little heavier weight, so 5 to 9 pounds. Bicep curl. And this is supinated. I remember it because it's like you have a cup of soup in your hand. But if your forearm, your wrist, your elbow needs to do a hammer curl, you can do that too. Notice we're not letting the elbows hyperextend back here, and we're not moving the body. It's the elbow that's flexing and extending, but not hyperextending. 10, 11. It's helpful to pick up things, pick up groceries. 13, 14, 15. Okay, we have 5 more, and if it's too hard, just alternate right, left, or change weights a little lighter and keep going the best you can, finding creative solutions to be strong. And here we go, 1 more. You got it. Now keep those hand weights right about here. Lift up both calves, lower, lift up both calves, lower, lift, lower. So now we're adding to the body weight to stimulate bone density, calves. Also, this helps with circulation, getting the blood flow back up to our heart from the lowest part of our body. And 1. Let go of those hand weights. Terrific. And we're going to take another tree pose, which is a one-legged balance, and either pat yourself on the back with one arm, or if you can, reach your fingers to the other hand. Hold 10, cow face pose. 9, 8, breathing into your nose. Fill up those lungs. And 3-dimensionally, perfect, bring it out. Let's do the other. I'm going to let my hand help my calf. Good job. That prayer pose is just a great calming gesture, isn't it? It balances the body. Hold. Good, your chin is up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Really good job. Now we're going to take an overhead, grab a sip. We're going to take an overhead press. So it's a little bit lighter weight. And you're going to be, I'd say 3 to 8 pounds. You're going to push it up and exhale up. Good. Now when you're lifting, notice that your body needs a little help with stability from your abdominals. So I'm gently pulling my ribs down so that I've got a little ab support and my back doesn't feel squirrely or moving without my control. There's an exhale that helps you lift. An inhale will help you lower. Good. Neck is soft. If you're not sure, you should be able to move your head without any restriction. Now, see if you can take 5 more. 5. Feel your abs helping you. 4. So your low back should not get any more inwardly curved when your arms are up. In this exercise or in life, when you're putting things away on a high shelf, guard your back with your abs. And now let those hand weights down. Really good. And we're going to do one of my favorite Qigong. So it's just knocking on the door of life. Just let that go. Good. We are going to take some push-ups now, and you can do them on the wall. Your push-up could be like this, or you could do them on the floor. This is modified, and this is modified, or on your toes. So give me 10 to 15. 1, 2, you want to feel your abs. 3, good, Jean. 4, good, Michelle. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and recover. Breathe in. Whew. Let's mix it up with a core plank. So when you're ready, come down to your forearms. Julie, we're going to do one core plank. So we're going to meet on the floor, and your elbows are on the mat. Your toes are back. And here we go. Hold. 20, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Now rest your pelvis, let your forearms be on the ground, and your hands can take you higher. This is swan. Beautiful. This is for your upper back. We're going to strengthen our back here, and when you're ready, we're going to strengthen it. Fingertips near your temples, like you've got triangles. Lift up your back and lower. Lift up your back and lower. Now if you can, lift up your legs and your back. Lift up and lower. We're building bone density, back extensor strengthening. This is usually the most neglected part of the body, and that's why you see people getting rounded forward, but you do not have to get rounded. You can have upright posture with age, with time. So here we are doing it. 3, 2, 1. Now let your hands help you up to a swan or a sphinx. And 5, 4, you're doing great. 3, 2, child's pose, push back. And then we're going to grab a sip, and we're going to do a band for our back. Some of you might like to sit on a pillow. You are going to have a heavy band. Or 2. So if you do not have heavy bands, you can take 2 bands. You're going to cross your band. I like to put the band just below that styloid process of the 5th metatarsal. I don't like the way the band feels on that bone. So just below that bone where the heel meets the arch. So you want it comfortable. Walk your fingers forward. Pull your elbows past your ribs. You're tall. Good. This should feel good. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We love strong back muscles. 13, 14, 15, good, elbows low, 16, shoulders down, 17. Your neck should feel easy. It should be easy to move your neck at any time. Lift the jaw parallel to the floor. That's it. So you have a proud posture. Your sternum is lifted. Your breath can be full in that lifted posture. Okay, guys, we're going to take 8 on the right. So 8 on the right in a row. 8 on the right. 2. Good. Stay on the right. Just stay on the right for 8. There you go. And exhale. 5, 6, 7. All right, now do 8 on the left. So pull and rotate. The rotation's going to help that back with posture. Yep. And you can lengthen your other elbow if you want, Jean. Yeah, you can lengthen it. You can just leave it there. All right, now I'm going to take this one out and get a medium band for me. If you have a medium already, you may not need to do that. So you're going to put your feet out long, wrap that band, cross it like an X, put your elbows very close, open up your forearms. All right, we're doing some external rotation here. I like these dynabands or elastic tubings because the handles move with you. So if you scan your wrist, they're neutral the whole time. They're flat or like a piece of plywood's in your wrist, in your forearm. And if you would like to add on a cue for your feet, this helps prevent shuffling. You can pull your toes back right here. And that's going to help the tibialis anterior and extensor digitorums. That helps prevent shuffling. Good. So you've got your external rotators as our primary, but we're also helping those posture muscles get strong, head retractors get strong to prevent forward head, and our toe shin muscles, so we don't shuffle. All right, now we're going to uncross the band. I like to go a little wider than my hips on this. Pull the bar. Let me turn. Pull the band beside your hips. I like making sure that the band's even. Resist on the return so that you get a workout as you push, and as the band is tight, it's coming back but with your control. Yeah, good, Michelle, awesome. Sometimes I'll forget about that cue myself because I'm trying to get things done yesterday. You know, I like to achieve a lot of things in a day, so in these it's actually more helpful to slow down on the return. Now what we'll do, 3 more, 2 more, 1 more, lean back a little, and let's do a bicep curl. I'm lifting up the elbows to add more challenge. If it's too much challenge, lower your elbows, but I'm going to lift them up. So lean back, and Julie, see if you can just bend at the elbow, and it'll be biceps. Does that make sense? Yes. Good. All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, and your gaze is probably towards your toes so that your neck feels like there's a pomegranate between it and the chest. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now come back up. Let's take a little rotational stretch. So arms open, add a rotation, inhale. Open up, add a rotation. Really good job, guys. Nice. We're going to do a set of chest presses. Grab a sit first. So what you'll be doing is lying down with some hand weights that let you push up towards the sky. And so these are heavier. I'm going to say 5 to 12 pounds. And you're going to lie on your back, feet on the floor, and going to push up. So exhale, good, and lower. And exhale. And the feet on the floor helps you keep the ribs down. 3, 4, good. 5, your exhale helps you push away. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now we're going to take a full body stretch for a moment. So reach your arms overhead, reach your legs. You can roll through your ankles. I'm just going to move these out of the way so you can see me. And then we're going to be taking another exercise, which is like a fly, an interior fly. So your feet are going to be on the floor. I'm going to use, you can use the same weight or just slightly less. So somewhere between 5 and 12. You're going to pull your hands like you're hugging a tree in front of your sternum. Hug a tree. Your elbows stay soft. Good. Make sure when your arm is back that your wrists don't get loose and floppy. The weight shouldn't be closer to the floor. Your wrist should be solid. So if you're not sure, look at your wrist. Keep them solid. I hope that solid cue makes sense. Don't let the wrist bend backwards towards the floor. So soft. Good. All right. And exhale as you do that hug. You can imagine hugging a big sequoia tree. 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we're going to be coming up and we're going to sit to a comfortable position. I'm going to cross one arm and lift up the other. If that's not comfortable, you can always put a hand down, but our goal is lateral flexion. And rotate down, get that low back. Breathe into the rib cage you're exposing. You want those intercostal muscles between the ribs pliant. Open up. Inhale. Let this hand that's in the air come to your other knee. You're cross the body. Go up. Here we go. I want you to imagine you're grabbing the sunshine or grabbing a big fat cloud. Breathe in and then add your rotation. Try to stretch out this rib cage, your intercostals, your breathing muscles. Breath is energy, so we're keeping our respiratory muscles open. And then stretch this way towards the sky. And then, good job. Now, we're adding a band exercise. So take a band, put it behind your back. Now, you can sit any way you want. To demonstrate, I'm going to sit on my shins just to change it up. You can sit however you want. So I'm going to grab a lot of this excess and pretend that you're breaststroking. So around. Good. You can go either way. We're going to do 10 each way. Big, big, and it's a little easy, so I'm going to grab more band. Good. Neck is soft. Now we're going to go the other way. So ready? 10. Yes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Neck is soft. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now use the band to take a stretch behind you. So it's almost like you walk through a doorway and your shoulders get a Y stretch. Now we have 3 different pec attachments, so we're going to do 3 different stretches. Go lower. Should feel so good. Go a little lower. Take a full breath. Let that go. Now the challenge is, which is leg strength, you're going to stand up without using your hands. So I'm going to also make sure my space is clear. Now, one way to do it is I'm going to turn. Go on your toes. Go flat on your feet. Stand up. If that didn't work, maybe you could do 1 foot forward. Nice. So then take a breath. We're going to do a tricep press. So grab a weight probably between 8 to 12 pounds, one weight. You're going to be putting this behind your back in a tricep press. So one weight. Now, behind your head, you want to, I'm going to call it shave the back of the head, but you really don't want to hit your head. You just want to make sure you're working them triceps. Good. Good. Now, while I've got something overhead in life and in class, I need to make sure right here I have a little ab tone so that I don't get lordotic in my lower back. You don't want to get more excessively curved in your low back, which will happen because the lats are tight, so the body tries to compensate and pulls on the low back. All right, here we go. 5, but we are activating our abs. 4, you should feel your triceps. 3, 2, 1. Let that go. Woo! Take that down. Nice. I want to just throw in a free-form squat. So we're going to do out and in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This helps lower blood sugar too. Apparently more than a 30-minute walk. Anything's better though. Just do whatever you can. And now in the middle, calf raises. So calf raises help that blood pump back up. Now I'm going to offer something. This is your move. Or if you want, you can add a little bone density with a jump. I'm also going to offer a big jump. I'm going to do 6 jumps as high as I can, and it would look like this. 1, 2, 3. You can also just do calf raises. 4, 5, 6. All right, go back to calf raises. This is your backup plan if you don't want to do jumps. Feel your heart rate. Now, you can do the next move, which is jump this one. So you want to do something. You don't want to just stop. Or you can do this, or you can do the star. 1, 2, your choice. Good. 3, good. 4, 5, 6. Nice job. Now come back down, drop a shoulder. You did good. Come back down, drop a shoulder. Now do the best you can on this. Flexion extension. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Now roll all the way up. Take an inhale. Lift up as tall as you can. Exhale, lower. Inhale as tall as you can. Exhale, lower. Inhale as tall as you can. Exhale, lower. Now we're going to do a posture check. All 4 corners of your feet have equal weight. So imagine your feet are like tires on a car. 25% on the big mound toe, 25% on the pinky mound. 25% on the inner heel, 25% on the outer heel. From the side, the knees are long, but not backwards locking. The pelvis, if it were water, would not spill backwards or forward. It's level. The ribs are over the pelvis. For me, that means I have a low-grade ab tone, 5% or so here, and I don't have any pain in my back, so it should feel good. Shoulders are down the back, slightly externally rotated. If you've ever seen anatomical neutral, that's what we would like, a little gentle lift of the sternum. From the side, the ear is in line with the shoulder. Now just be there with as little effort or tension as you can. Breathe in through your nose and feel your belly expand, your ribs expand 3-dimensionally, and your apex of your lungs expand. You're setting your fascial pattern. The hormones respond by sending off happy hormones, confident hormones, uplifting hormones. The nervous system responds because it's in a sense of ease. And we'll set an intention that we notice how good it feels to be in a place of peace and union with our body, mind, spirit. I know that anytime I start to feel a wobble, I can set my tone, I can set my posture, I can set my breathing. I am the director of the radio tuner of myself. I can set that tune anytime I need it so that I can go through the day with this tune of peace, calm, confidence. With so much appreciation. Thank you guys so much. Have a wonderful day. You did great. We